Hey y'all, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be talking to y'all about how people will mock you and criticize you when you're on your walk with Jesus, or when you're in the middle of having faith within Jesus. Not everybody is going to understand your walk with Jesus, and not everybody is going to understand like the stuff you have stopped doing in order to walk with Jesus. I'm going to be reading out of Nehemiah 4 real quick so I can go deeper into what I'm trying to say and so you guys can understand. After I read, I'm going to explain what I read and how it happened to me, and if it happens to y'all will know how to deal with it, because after it happened to me, God put this right in my lap in the middle of it happening to me. I cried, but I'm happy that I went through that, because now I know the knowledge of what to do when it happens again. So we know that we go through stuff to learn from it, and I learned from it, so the next time it come, I know what to do. But let's get into the video. I am going to be reading y'all Nehemiah 4 verse 1 through 5. Before I get to reading, just know I know how to read, okay? I know how to read. I promise I do. It just be hard. But let's get into the video. Sanballat was very angry when he learned that we were rebuilding the wall. He flew into a rage and mocked the Jews, saying in front of his friends and the Samaritan army officers, "What does this bunch of poor, feeble Jews think they're doing? Do they think they can build the wall in a single day by just offering a few sacrifices? Do they actually think that they can make something of stones from a rubbish heap, and charred ones at that?" Tobiah the Ammonite, who was standing beside him, remarked, "That stone wall would collapse even if a fox walked along the top of it." Then I prayed, "Hear us, O God, for we are being mocked. May their scoffing fall back on their own heads, and may they themselves become captives in a foreign land. Do not ignore their guilt. Do not blot out their sins, for they have provoked you to anger here in front of the builders." Now that is Nehemiah verse 1 through 5. So I'm going to explain what's going on. And that's Nehemiah speaking. So the who was Sanballat and Tobiah the Ammonite. Sanballat was making fun of Nehemiah and the Jews because they had faith that God would help them build a wall. But Sanballat and Tobiah was making fun of them because of their faith in God. Like, y'all really think y'all gonna finish that wall in a day? But instead of Nehemiah saying anything back and like going off at him, he just simply prayed to God. He prayed a simple prayer. He just simply prayed to God. He said, "God, you hear them. They right here making fun of us. They making fun of you." And he asked God for revenge in his prayer. Now, I'm not saying ask for revenge when somebody is like mocking you or criticizing you for having faith in God. The point of this video is to pray to God about how you feel. Pray to God about how people is treating you, and God will handle it. That's what I'm making this video for. So Sanballat and Tobiah. Sanballat was very angry when he found out that they was building this wall. That's why he started making fun of him. And Tobiah just wanted to tag along and be funny too, and he said something too. So now, mind you, this wall was supposed to be built 70 years ago. But Nehemiah listened to the Lord, and he was very concerned about the wall. So he started getting all the other Jews to build the wall. He was telling them, like, you build that part, you build that part. So Nehemiah put out a plan to build this wall. But the Lord gave him strength, and the Lord helped him and guided him to build this wall. So when you come across a time in your life where someone is like, you're having faith in God, you're trusting that God is going to deliver you from something, or you're trusting God that he's going to do something in your life, and you're putting all your faith in God, and people might try to criticize you, like, why are you waiting for God? You need to do it yourself. People might try to criticize you because of your faith in God and because you are trusting in God. So when you are mocked or judged for your faith in God or criticized, refuse to respond. Yes, the best thing to do is refuse to respond. Don't respond to them, or do not become discouraged. Don't let them discourage you. Don't let them lower your faith. Okay? Tell God how you feel. Just like Nehemiah prayed in the middle of them talking stuff. He like, God, hear me, oh God. Pray to God in the middle of somebody criticizing you. Literally, just pray to God and tell him how you feel. And always remember God's promise. His promise is to be with you. All right? We'll always remember God's promise. He will never leave you or forsake you. So even if you feel like you're alone, never forget God's promise. Never forget that he has a hope in the future for you. That's another promise. So when you're facing discouragement or criticize when you're facing discouragement or somebody criticizing you, just remember God's promise to you. Okay? Don't let no one else's like bad things or bad thoughts or like, you know, their own opinions disencourage you. Okay? Just tell God how you feel and remember his promises to you. I'm going to give y'all a little story about me, and then I'm going to leave y'all with a verse, and then that'll be the end of this video. Hopefully y'all understood what I was saying. I know I be stuttering a lot, but listen, I'm getting better. So, like, just a quick little backstory. I used to be a person that would used to just like go get it myself, go do things myself, and it will always overwhelm me. Like, I will always be overwhelmed. My anxiety would be up. I have to do this by a certain time, and I get it done. But my process of doing it wasn't fun. So recently, when I started following Christ, like, I started giving things to him. That way my anxiety and my overwhelming wouldn't overpower me or make me sad or make me mad. So, and I started having faith in God, that God will handle it instead of me handling things myself. And that's gotten me my rent paid, that's gotten me my lights paid, that's gotten me new tires. Like, listen, when you really give things to God, he will handle it. You go to God about your problems and he will handle them for you. So now, a person was just telling me, like, you're not the same person. Like, you're not doing what you used to do. Like, you're not being yourself. Like, but she said 4 months ago, I stopped being myself. But 4 months ago that's when I really started walking with Christ. So, from her point of view, I'm not the hardworking person that I was. But from my point of view, I've grown tremendously. I've grown with my faith with the Lord. And at that moment, I was talking back. I was responding like I wasn't being wise when these things were said to me. So it did upset me at the moment, and I went straight to open my book and read my Bible, and this is the verse that came straight to me. Like, it's crazy. But I just want to say that don't let no one else's opinions discourage you in your faith with God and your walk with God. Okay? Never forget God's promise for you. None of his promises, never forget them. Always remember his promises to you when you're facing things like this. And I want to leave you with a scripture. This is Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So that's a promise. He will never leave you or forsake you. Okay, so always remember that. And I hope this video helps somebody. This is day 1 of me posting videos for 40 days. So if you want to follow along, just go ahead and like this video, save it, send it to somebody, and follow me. And I hope y'all have a blessed day.